And finally, to news from Nigeria. Amid rampant kidnappings, political tensions, and economic instability, the authorities of the northern state of Kano have now introduced bans on films depicting violence and cross-dressing. They're blaming such films for contributing to gang culture. As Nigeria cracks down on the entertainment industry, our next report talks about the clash between artistic freedom and cultural sensitivity.
The African nation of Nigeria has been in the news for all the wrong reasons. From the heart-wrenching abduction of hundreds of school students for ransom money, to the internal strife fueled by a political crisis. The country is also facing its worst economic crisis in a generation. With inflation soaring close to 30% and its currency plummeting in value. In the face of such adversity, one would expect authorities to prioritize restoring stability and addressing the pressing issues plaguing the nation. However, amidst the chaos and despair, the authorities have chosen to divert their attention to regulating the entertainment industry. Particularly Kannywood, which is Nigeria's flourishing film sector in the north. Nigeria's northern state of Kano has a new advisory for filmmakers. The censorship unit of the Kano state has issued a ban on showing violence and cross-dressing in the films from now on. The directive threatens filmmakers with imprisonment if they fail to comply. Authorities say the ban comes after they received several public complaints regarding the content in films. The officials say that films with violence and cross-dressing are corrupting the moral fabric of society. The films whose production is already complete have a month to make the necessary changes. The authorities have been struggling to curb the increasing number of robberies committed by gangs. They say that films are a contributing factor to it. The censorship unit argues that films wield immense influence in shaping societal behavior. One contentious issue at the center of this debate is also cross-dressing, where male actors wear the clothes of women and vice versa. A common trope used by filmmakers to inject humor into their narratives. Officials insisting on the ban argue that cross-dressing contradict local customs and traditions. However, the filmmakers are not happy with this ban. They defend themselves by saying that bans like this will stifle creativity and freedom of expression, claiming that this is the backbone of any movie industry. The filmmakers have proposed to make the writers sit with experts on this issue so that they can map a way forward. Not all the films in the Kannywood industry are produced in the northern state of Kano. And even the films produced outside have to comply with the regulations set by the state. In order to abide by the Islamic legal system, male and female actors are not allowed even to touch each other. Despite the regulatory crackdown, Kannywood continues to produce hundreds of films annually, captivating audiences not only within Nigeria, but also in neighboring countries like Ghana, Cameroon, and Niger. If films are subjected to draconian censorship measures, they risk losing their ability to transport audiences to alternate realities. For many, movies offer a brief respite from the harshness of life, providing a glimpse into a world far removed from their own struggles. While the authorities focus on censoring films, the stark reality of daily hardships and insecurity persists.
From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.